Yes, in a studio far, far away. We can finally get this bullshit over with. Ouch! As we bring you from another galaxy, the Double Toasted Review Extravaganza! I can't see it. Goddamn thing with this on. No wonder stormtroopers can't hit shit. They can't see shit. Oh, people, let me
That's a major design flaw.
Yeah, it is.
It's John Boyega. Oh, you're not sweating enough.
Hold on. I can fix that. I spritz myself a little bit. Woo, this plant is hot. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Oh, people, welcome to the movie review extravaganza here on doubletoasted.com. And I don't have to tell you what we're talking about tonight. Everybody's been looking forward to it. Alvin, Theodore, and Simon have finally made another Chipmunks movie, along with Han Solo, Princess Leia, and some newcomers that you haven't seen. That's right, The Force Awakens, Martin.
It does.
It has woken. Woo! Yeah, and here we go, talking about waking up. That's a force I don't want. That's a force I can't deal with over there. Andrew Wilson, how you doing? All right. Reel him in, Neil. Reel him in. Finally getting that review done. We saw it yesterday morning.
I know. Yeah, that's right. The rest of you guys, you all saw it 2 days ago, right? No? It was just us?
No, it was just us, man.
Oh, wow.
Nah, fucking nah. Oh, yeah, it's good for me, man. I was rubbing that shit in, but now, since it's almost upon the world, I'll go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, Tommy, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
May the force be with you, brother. Yeah.
Not that much force.
No.
No, hell no. You can get anything on Amazon with me. People are asking me, they say, man, you got to dress up for this. Come on now. We know you ain't no nerd, but just one time, commit to some shit. You talk about how you love Star Wars, so get down with it. So, hey, people, Amazon, 2-day delivery with Prime. But
such quality.
It is.
Well, it's nice to know you're not a nerd. Man, I got to be honest. When I pulled up behind you, I saw your leg coming out of the car, and I was like, why is Corey dressed like Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah, people. Look at this shit. Yeah. Got my Nike Airs on. You didn't know that stormtroopers, they were being supported by Nike now, man.
What isn't these days?
And what isn't, man? Got them Stormtrooper Airs, man. We're going to do a spoiler-free review for y'all. Don't worry about it. I've had a long talk with Martin today.
What did we say again?
No spoiling is what we said.
Right.
There you go.
It's okay to spoil it. All right.
God damn it. Be prepared to smack him on the back of the head, man. Now,
see, I was afraid to come in today.
This is probably going to be one of our lowest viewed shows. Because people are like, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to hear nothing.
There's a lot of people. Oh, who is this? Look at King Chase talking about fuck himself, Corey must. Oh, there you go. Corey Goodwin, get that booty. When I got out the car, y'all think I'm being nerdy, but I got a whole lot of play when I got out the car. Girls were all over my ass.
Really?
They were about 9 years old. But I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. But I got the car. You'd be surprised. People just love seeing Star Wars shit. I got the car to cross the street. Everybody at the North Door Club, they were like, "It's a stormtrooper! It's a storm!" Like I was some hot shit. Like I was a celebrity. Like I was Justin Bieber or something.
You should have walked in that bitch like John Travolta.
Did you see? I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
This shit on. I was doing this shit. What you gonna say, Martin?
Well, it's just funny that we go nuts over a stormtrooper who are the grunts of the movie. I mean, working for the bad guys.
Yeah.
They're like the lowest level Nazis possible.
Hey, a woman loves a man in uniform.
Yeah, they do. They do, man. Even from another planet.
Yeah. Even genocidal clones.
I swear, I could even got mom's number because mom was like, "Ooh, take a picture of my kids." It's just like, wow. I can't tell you who's in the Star Wars these days.
Yeah.
Mom want the fucking stormtrooper, man.
Well, it's a story to tell.
Well, I didn't do it.
Strong with this one.
And I could have done it too because the thing is with this costume right here.
Yeah.
When it
doesn't have a real cod piece to it.
No, man. One thing I'm gonna spoil for you is my crotch right here because I put this costume on, and when I put it, shut up. But when I put this costume on, I tried it. I was just trying it. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, as cheap as this shit is, it's tricky, man. So I put it on with no clothes underneath, and I had 15 minutes to get here, so I kept the shit on. So, you know, my shit is kind of like real loose down here, real free.
Oh, yeah, it's like you're wearing a diaper.
Yeah,
It does look like
it really
you're
does
wearing a
like an
diaper.
adult diaper.
Yeah.
Can you change me, Mark?
Oh, and you're circumcised.
Hey, can you tell the little
Yeah.
mushroom cap down there? I don't know how the fuck stormtroopers go to pee, man. I don't know how stormtroopers go to take a shit because this ain't nothing but Velcro in the back.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing but fucking Velcro. Those stormtroopers, you know, you got to put that shit on one piece
Yeah.
at a time.
Well, look like they have plastic pieces that fit. Maybe they come apart.
If you got the runs and you got to pee real bad, you're just going to shit on yourself or piss on yourself because you got to take that shit off carefully.
Maybe it's a contraption in the other stormtrooper suits. That.
Or a filtration system.
Yeah.
Like they got a fucking hole stuck up their ass.
Yeah.
Like in Dune.
Yeah, maybe so. Because I ain't going to lie. Right after this review, I'm going to have to get out of here and piss. Because when I put this shit on, I had to pee real bad. Ain't no fucking pockets. Ain't no zippers. Ain't nothing on here.
man.
Was it? Man, don't do that. Don't do that shit.
That ain't right, Martin.
Don't do that, Martin. God damn it. Let me see if I can do this shit.
I can throw it at you and give you that illusion.
Actually, I'm making myself pee more right now.
Yeah. I think that's above your pay grade.
Are you doing Elvis?
Oh, yeah. Hey,
If I didn't care.
we gotta take this base. Oh, let me go ahead and take this shit off. Let me get my John Boyega on. Let me take this
Yeah.
shit off. Hey, hold on, let me take this shit off one more time. So you got
He's not gritting his teeth.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to put my activate on. You know, you know, it's hot out in this motherfucker. Okay, let me see if I got it.
It's like someone sprayed Soul Glow on his face.
Woo, boy, that's
And
moist.
then grabbed your nuts with a pair of pliers.
God damn! Like a fucking Jawa just bit his dick. People don't want spoilers so much. I'm not going to even tell you what this shit is about.
Don't tell me if it's good or bad.
No.
Don't even tell me the name of the movie you saw.
I know.
It's starring it. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Fuck, man, I don't want to hear that shit. You okay? Spoiler, dude. Damn, spoiler culture's out of control today.
It's really bad.
It's really bad. But people, we're talking about The Force Awakens. It has awoke, and I know people out there are saying, I don't want to hear nothing but what I've already heard, except maybe your opinion. Now, it's hard to do that without revealing some things. And when I say something, I'm talking about the most vague things. But I'm not going to even give you the plot of this. I mean, we already know that we're seeing the return of Han Solo, Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, possibly Luke Skywalker, maybe not. We don't know yet. But we also have a new cast of people right here. We have the Empire is back with new leaders. There's all kind of cool shit happening in this galaxy far, far away.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
Ooh, don't that just give you chills right there? I mean, the first time when Han Solo popped up with that shit, when he was telling Chewbacca, Chewie, we home. I was like, shit!
Yeah, we applauded.
Take me with you, man. I ain't home yet. Take me with you, brother. I applaud it. Let me just tell y'all what you want to hear. And they're keeping this so under wraps. They're not even giving us any clips. So you might be seeing some of the same stuff I'm playing here. You know I like to play clips here. They gave me none. Yeah. None at all. They said, you know what you're going to get is what you already got. Trailers. That's about it. What you want to know, is it Star Wars? You goddamn right this is Star Wars. This is Star Wars like a motherfucker right here.
Yeah, you know what? That should be the quote.
Quote me on that. Star Wars like a motherfucker. I mean, for all you fans who are Star Wars Trump, I ain't talking about you just take anything, motherfuckers out there. I'm talking about you true Star Wars fans. Is this what you want? Yes, it is. J.J. Abrams studied the shit.
He's a fan.
He's a fan. He studied the shit out of Star Wars. There's a lot of stuff in here to be proud of if you are a Star Wars fan, to be proud of the job that J.J. Abrams has done. There are icons. You got lightsabers, costume droids, but it don't stop there. Like those assholes from the Empire, they look like those same British assholes from the 70s. J.J. Abrams said, he was sweating the whole time he made this. I will not fuck this up.
Yeah.
These nerds ain't gonna kill me.
I figured it. Like when people say, "Oh, this is gonna be some bullshit," I'm like, no, because he loves his life.
Yeah.
No, he's not gonna be bullshit.
J.J. Abrams literally broke his back making this movie.
First of all, let's get down to the nasty stuff that people are saying. People talking about that black shit. You know, I don't. John Boyega, man, why you letting black people in this planet? Why you letting black people in this galaxy?
Oh, I have bad news for those people. There's a lot of black people in this movie.
Oh,
I mean, yes. Here's something that you didn't get in other Star Wars. Black people.
I will
in this galaxy far away.
I will go against that and say that I don't think that there are that many black people in this movie because I counted about 4.
Which is still exponentially more than all those other movies.
Oh, for Star Wars? Yeah. For all you people talking about niggers done moved into the galaxy, lowering the property value of my planet. God damn it. No, man. You get it. Look, it ain't that many. If you give it time, they'll move back out. You get about 4 of them. I'm sorry. You get about 3.5. I know half y'all think that Nim Number's a black dude. He's probably only half black. He got them, he got them black lips. That's why this universe seems so fresh now, because it reflects the diversity of what we have. It seems more real because of the diversity that's in the movie.
It does.
And
it's a new hope for black people.
It's a new hope, for us.
Keep hope alive.
When you look at John Boyega and Daisy Ridley in this, man, they got great chemistry together. John Boyega's really funny. Daisy Ridley, her comic timing is down. Oscar Isaac is funny. That's why this movie even remotely works. You know, we ain't doing all that kid funny shit. Alien animals farting.
Yeah.
Jar
Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks running around oozing and oozing and looking Lord at Misa and all that kind of shit. No. If you look at the prequels, it suffered from, okay, we're going to have 2 things. It baffles my mind how y'all can find that good. 2 things are happening. Yeah. One is a kid's movie.
Very kid-friendly.
Very kid-friendly. And there's another where they sitting down with these fucking boring-ass politics. But if you look at it, nobody seems human because nobody has a sense of humor. Lawrence Kasdan, who wrote this with J.J. Abrams, I guarantee you he hired the new cast that's in here because they could pull off the comedy. And when I say comedy, I'm talking about just being able to pull off humor. I'm not talking about, gags and shit.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's not like antics or like Adam Sandler type stuff. But even in those old Star Wars movies, all the humor came from Han Solo. I mean, with the prequels, you had no Han Solo type character. Now you have a movie that has Han Solo in it, but also other characters who are bringing humor as well. Yeah. And I can't help but think that it was somewhat influenced by Guardians of the Galaxy.
The old cast right here that we see, they're needed. Han Solo and Princess Leia. Again, Lawrence Kasdan knowing how to write for these 2 people, and we picked that chemistry right back up like it was never done. My whole fear was, all right, you know what? Darth Vader built C-3PO. Greedo's fighting Anakin when he's young. I mean, is this a universe or is this a street block? And with this, I was scared that they were going to do that, but because it's a sequel, it feels natural that they introduce these people and these robots and these creatures and let them continue on. It would feel awkward if you didn't have them to connect those last movies with this one right here.
Well, because they don't do it like it's a big coincidence. Like, who would have figured that you are connected to me? The big word here is naturally. Like when you say it feels a natural
organically.
Yes, it's a natural successor to the first 3 movies we saw. You like these guys instantly.
Yeah.
And when they bring in the old cast, it's not like, oh, thank God you're here. It's more like, oh, a bonus. You're here too.
Oh, look at you passing on the torch to the youngsters over here.
And by the time it's done, I'm like, I'm ready for them to take it. I thought Harrison Ford was exceptionally good in it.
I did too.
I was like, really? Because he's been so, so grumpy and so seems like he barely wants to be in things.
He's either high or grumpy.
But he seemed like he was enthusiastic and he did a really good job.
I saw Han Solo.
He's not Harrison Ford. He's Han Solo.
That was going to be my question.
The movie. And then you got Carrie Fisher, who you like. Well, you're just kind of glad surprised she showed up and made it. But it's like she was like propping herself up, and like everyone her scene, she's leaning on something. Like if I don't just lay here, I'm gonna fall over. Let me get this out.
It really was something like that. It was.
It's like they were probably consulting the Jim Henson Creature Shop just in case.
Martin, no, Martin, don't do that, man. Yeah, Martin, that ain't right, man. That was way too cold, man. but Martin, he ain't lying, no. Shit, I ain't love. That's tired.
It's not me saying that she looked bad. It's just like, just the way she was delivered everything, and she was always conveniently leaning on something every time she had a scene.
And you can see her throwing away a bottle in the background.
70s and 80s were two crazy decades for us.
They were. And it really does seem like, okay, whatever's going on, old and new can work together, and definitely old can keep running with it. Now, you and Corey Goodwin don't get no ideas from this shit. I'm still Han Solo up in this motherfucker. But
whatever you say.
Yeah. God damn, why did I wear my Vader costume today? But
it wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked none. If this helmet wasn't so cheap, I'd throw this shit at you, but this motherfucker fall apart. That shit bounce right off of you, man. Yeah, go for a shot, man. Catch it. Damn, hit him on the head. Didn't even hurt. Didn't even feel that shit, did you?
Well, he did smoke a lot before.
Yeah, he did. 5 minutes in, he's going to be like, oh, shit. May I have that back, please?
Oh, yeah. $10, you said?
What'd you say? $10 too much, huh? This not all fun and games. It's not all funny.
Yeah, what's the darkness?
I hate to keep talking about the prequels, but fuck them and fuck you if you like them after seeing this shit. Because
that's what I like to hear.
You know how George Lucas pussied out with that?
Yeah.
He made, before, and look, it was still kind of family friendly. You could take your kids. It was violent, might scare them a little bit, but before, at least we saw some people die. George Lucas made fucking robots so that he could avoid killing people in the prequels.
That
and not
pissed
only
me off most of all.
Exactly.
Yeah, because when they get killed, like, well, who cares?
No, not just robots, but also clones.
Yeah,
clones, so that we can just make some more
things that you really could care less.
But the robots were there because not only we're not killing people, I can sell more toys and be friendly to the kids. Yeah. But when they get shot, they don't really have to die. They could go like, ouch, I'm hit. All that kind of stupid shit.
Yeah.
Stormtroopers in the Empire, they are straight up dicks in this. They are pure assholes, man.
They're Nazis.
They're Nazis.
And there's even a scene you show that early on when they get introduced. There you go.
Well, the Nazi flag is behind it.
They're not even trying to hide it no more.
They ain't even trying to hide it. If y'all were ever confused, that because I know a few Jews told some Star Wars fans back then, the fucking Nazis. That's why you're watching these movies. Oh man, lighten up.
Yeah.
Shit. Take your Jewish grandpa to go see that shit. That motherfucker gonna be out this fast out. No. I'll go in that motherfucker. I won't be out for another 6 weeks.
Right.
Shit, that'll be a concentration camp you trying to take me into. There are scenes here of not only violence. Now, it doesn't get blood except for a blood smear here and there, but it's cruel.
But you do feel it. You're like, damn, motherfuckers are getting killed.
Yeah, and and it's cruel. Open of the movie, they do some cruel shit so that you can say, we ain't fucking around no more. Yeah. All that kiddie shit we were doing before,
right?
Not here.
You remember how when you first saw the Star Wars movies, even all three of them, how well they did the spaceships flying? Like it was the first time you saw spaceships, and you felt like you were in one. You got kind of jacked.
Oh hell yeah!
Or like even like as much as people put down Return of the Jedi, the scenes on the speeder bikes, it felt it was filmed in such a way that you felt like you were doing it.
Oh yeah.
And now since that time, we've seen spaceships here and there, whatever. But watch this again. I got that old feeling back. Just how well all of it was shot. It's like, man, they really know how to do it.
This whole thing of wanting to go back, J.J. Abrams painstakingly went in and made sure that we have as many practical sets and effects that we can. Let's do what people always say. Bring in your CG when you have to. And there's a lot because, it's another galaxy. Got to. Let's create another world.
Space
Come on.
opera, you got to have some CG.
Shit, what you want the motherfucker to do? To actually fly to another planet and film shit? No, we have to have CG here.
We don't need to be that old school.
No, right? No. Boy, and I loved it when I saw that mask right there. I said, yeah, make sure that motherfucker never comes back. It's funny how the prequels just ruined Darth Vader for my ass, man. Oh, yeah. I'm looking at that fucked up helmet right there.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah. Man, did y'all barbecue ribs in that motherfucker? Wow.
I don't remember it being that
fucked up. He didn't go out like that.
Yeah, he didn't go out. At least the helmet was still intact. I was like, fuck, man. Can I criticize? Can I do my job? Don't do that. Can I just?
Do you think I had a choice?
let me do my job and just be a critic.
Yes, I bet you have.
Oh shit! Who shot at me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cover my ears for this shit because you're gonna say something wrong, and I'm gonna have to jump over to tell you.
And then you really gonna shoot first. Man, my shit doing that Han Solo shit. That lame ass CG effect. You remember that shit with his? It's like it was so CG that like that motherfucker did a breakdance move. You remember that shit? Like his head stayed still. Like,
and the beam came out really slow.
Yeah, that shit was crooked.
At an angle.
Yeah, that motherfucker looked like he was b-boy and shit. but people, I just want to tell you this. Now there are people who are prepared for this movie to be the best movie ever when this comes out. Not best Star Wars movie, best movie ever.
Yeah.
Some people saying I don't need to see movies no more after this, unless they got Star Wars on.
Yeah. Supposed to be more of these.
Yeah. Now let's remember how people were when the prequels came out. I know this is no prequels right here, but back in the day, even if it was just for 24 hours, people got caught up.
They got caught up big time.
People got caught up big time. That's why we have video recorders. So in case you try, man, I wasn't out there saying, oh, shit, motherfucker, I got you on tape right now.
I like the special effects. I thought Lucas did a really good job.
I think the little Anakin Skywalker, and everyone's going to say it, stole that movie.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
God, I'd put my feet up if I could.
It's fantastic. Good special effects, good story. Lives up to the originals.
A very good movie. I believe the kids are going to love it.
That goes on for another 10 minutes before we get to one dude, that was honest with himself.
Thumbs way down.
You didn't like it?
No, I think I deserve a public apology from George Lucas.
They lynched that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not alive.
He ain't alive today. They hung that motherfucker right after that. You will never see that dude again. Y'all know that shit is true, yeah. You know that motherfucker ain't alive right now.
No, he's not.
Shit, they put his head on a stick and Ewoks played it. Man, let me tell you something. Biggest complaint is that this is A New Hope. Star Wars, the first one. This is a remake. This is a stone cold, straight up remake of that. If you really look at the details closely, you will see characters that are the same characters as they are from Star Wars. You see the same plot lines being repeated over and over again. When you get right down to it, you see the same locations in some parts. Some of them have different names, but they're the same place.
Okay.
It's a fucking remake. The thing is that, yeah, J.J. Abrams did this before with Star Trek. Mm-hmm. But he got, he found a cheat with that, and we let it slide, and it was great.
Yeah, we let it slide, and that got us into darkness.
He's doing it here just more in a sneaky way.
Well, the other one was A New Hope. This one is The Force Awakens. So it's not like he's saying, like, I'm bringing you something new. He's saying, I'm waking you up for what you remembered.
No, Martin, this is A New Hope. This is fucking Star Wars. They rebooted this shit.
Okay, so that's a complaint of yours, correct?
In a way, yeah. What do you say?
Okay, did you have a problem with that with Creed? Because that's a remake of Rocky, really.
Man, come on, man. No.
He's got a point.
No.
Hey, what's the difference?
What's the difference? Motherfucker, they're on another planet, first of all.
I mean, no, but just saying.
Okay.
No, he knows that you know that Creed and Star Wars aren't the same movie.
No, I know. What I'm saying is that with Creed, they it's a Rocky movie, and whether we like it, whether we want to admit it or not, we've accepted that Rocky's going to do the same thing because there's only so much you can do. It's a fighting movie. Either you're going to lose or you're going to win.
But I mean, no, they do more than just that aspect of it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you have a lot more to do with this here.
Okay.
There's a lot more story that they could play with.
No, listen, they got to reintroduce people. So a good way to reintroduce
and matter of fact,
people.
it's kids now to whom Star Wars is not important. They haven't seen it, and they don't know why you trip over them not having seen it.
The only thing they've seen is the prequel.
Okay, you know why I'm complaining then? Because I really, after we've seen this several times in a space opera, Creed is very straightforward. We're on Earth, we're boxers, that's it. This is a space opera. And we're supposed to have these stories that are supposed to continue with all these new characters and these new subplots, and it doesn't really happen here. Now, did it ruin the movie for me? No, but it did make me sit back. As much as I pick on George Lucas, as much as I hate those prequels, as much as I talk shit about him and how he fucked that up, I can give him credit for one thing. This movie made me fucking give a compliment to the prequels.
What?
The prequels at least tried to do something different.
Did Dude, you're killing me right now.
How am I killing you?
You're killing me right
You
now.
ain't seen the shit.
Motherfucker, this is the concept is to reintroduce people to something they haven't seen. A lot of these kids aren't going to go back and see A New Hope. So this is going to be the closest thing they have. From this, they're going to make another one of these every fucking year.
I'm not a kid. I grew up on Star Wars. It is for me. No.
They make movies for a lot of people, not just
No,
you.
incorrect.
Liked it.
No, incorrect. It is for me. It's for kids. It's for me. It's for Star Wars fan new and old.
Right.
Don't just sit up here and act like I'm being selfish. There are people. No, there are people who fuck you. There are people
because it gives stuff to the new people. It gives something to the.
I got to finish my point. There are people like me, Star Wars fans, who, goddamn it, we have to have a spoiler talk because if I tell you exactly why, then I'm going to be spoiling the movie. But there are things I don't want to see that again. You watch the movie.
Yeah, me and Goodwin have to see it.
You watch the movie because you know what you do? You're going to talk about what I do? You always talk shit about me to please this motherfucker right here. And then when you come back like, you were kind of right.
I've done that maybe once.
Okay, you're right about that.
Yeah.
I've done that maybe once.
No, you've done that.
You've done that several times.
Like even when you agree with me on something, I don't even like put any stock in it. I'm like, just count down till you can go agree with Corey.
I'm kind of doing this so you don't get your heart broke when he comes back.
No. That doesn't happen.
If not, we'll say this much. Yeah. They probably did it, number one, to fuck with George Lucas. They probably said, you know what, look at this. Not only we taking the whole series and going off with it, but we made the first one better than you did. Bitch, what you think about that?
It did feel like that.
Tell me it didn't feel like they were doing that. No wonder George Lucas was so mad at that fucking preview.
I feel like J.J. Abrams really doesn't like George Lucas. I feel like they met and that shit just went horribly wrong. And ever since then, J.J. Abrams was like, I'm going to piss this motherfucker off every chance I get.
I said John Boyega and Daisy Ridley. Man, they got such good chemistry together. They so good. I'm looking at those two off screen. Mm-hmm. That dude's hitting that shit, man. Look at John Boyega and Daisy Ridley. You tell me look at the way she's looking at him. He's playing with toys and he's like, yeah, look at this right here. And she's like, no, I'd rather have the real thing. Tell me you can't see that shit right there. Y'all see that shit, don't you?
That is a look.
Yeah, look at that look right there. Yeah, she getting the miles. Hey, why don't you put that toy down, come play with me in the back? Man, that's other shit. Look at her. She's giving him a lap dance right now. Look at that.
It's funny how that's so the opposite of their characters in the movie.
That's how it works. But I will say that John Boyega's character of Finn, Stormtrooper who's gone to the good side, there's a lot of humor with him, and it's funny.
That was a spoiler.
And John, no, it's in the, man. You see it.
You
see it in the trailer.
It doesn't matter.
No, they don't.
No, we don't. They don't explain that.
It's been ambiguous.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's been speculating.
Well,
on what
he's gone to the good side early on.
Man,
stop. Let me just come on. With him right here he has a lot of humor. He's funny. He's charismatic, but he does a whole lot of running and sweating, and there's not a whole lot of development until really late in the movie. And the same thing with Daisy Ridley. Again, she's kind of amalgamation of some other characters, and I thought her motivation for doing what she does kind of thin, just a little bit.
To me, this movie works great for anybody. Like if you've never even seen a Star Wars film before, this is a fine one a great introduction. I mean, it'll really pull you in. It's a good story on its own, and you can follow it not knowing anything about Star Wars, except for the last scene. I felt like that last scene of the movie, like if you haven't been following Star Wars, you just be like, yeah, okay, what's the big deal? I don't get it.
Yeah, I thought that last scene went on too long.
It went on too long.
It went on way too long.
Like for something like I personally was waiting on, it left me with blue balls. I was like, man, all right.
Yeah.
But my major complaint is that the villains are weak.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I mean, your main villain, he kind of reveals himself to be kind of a bitch, just kind of early on.
And he gets one too.
Okay, you calling foul on that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
Get one too.
Do you know?
I feel like that's.
Do you know who the major villain is?
Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't. Maybe not. All right.
Oh, maybe I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, take it back then.
I know.
And there's sort of like a secondary guy who's wow. Okay, now that I think about it, you're right on that first part about bringing things from the old movies back, certain tropes. Because this other guy I'm thinking about, this other villainous role, it's like, wow, he is very much a knockoff from somebody from the very first movie. Oh shit.
I'm telling you, the villains are stock villains. I mean, if that's what you want, then yeah, no, it's not. No, it ain't. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Look, the movie's still good, and you still get most of what you want from them, but ultimately you don't have that fear.
When I say this is like a new hope, yeah, maybe in some slightly negative ways, but it's also a new hope in a different way. It's a new hope in that we really do have a lot to hope for here.
Oh, yeah.
We have hope that we will never see Ewoks again. We have a hope that we will never have another prequel fiasco. Man, what the hell is that?
Somebody's Skyping you.
What the hell? Who the hell was interrupting my... This motherfucker. If I didn't have the force before, I would have it now. I'm gonna choke this motherfucker with the phone. Oh, you know who it is? It's Brian.
Brian Smith?
Brian Smith.
Oh, is he in town?
Yeah, Brian.
Brian.
Man, you couldn't have called at a worse time.
Why?
Man, we're in the middle of a Star Wars review. Look at me how I'm dressed up right now.
I'm here to give my Star Wars review. I just saw it.
You just saw... now he's trying to act like he's frozen. Look at him. We have a lot of hope that we'll get better handling of characters, no bad spinoffs, no Christmas specials, and definitely no fiascos as we had with the prequels.
Maybe.
I
mean, the prequels came, what was it, 16 years after the other ones?
Yeah. So who knows? Let's hope that history does not repeat itself. Let's hope that we learn. I was gonna go higher, but because of everything I just reminded myself with, y'all gonna hate me, but I give it a high, very high matinee.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Oh, see, y'all, did y'all see the movie? Did y'all see the movie?
You already know it doesn't matter.
I know. I'm not gonna be those dudes in line. Man, it was fucking awesome. You know, I gotta be honest, man.
You need me to walk you to your car after this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. You probably not if you want, to look out for your own safety.
Oh, it's true.
Because they're gonna get you too.
Martin got you.
Go ahead. Man.
Well, it seems like, the thing about when you're under the Disney umbrella, the one thing they do is say, look, we're not going to put out a product like this that's not quality. We'll spend the money so that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. And J.J. Abrams knew everything that was at stake. And there's a level of detail here just on a lot of little things that I really appreciated. I think this works really well for, like I say, if you're a fan, if you're not a fan, it's something there for you. It's one of these movies where, like, Jurassic Park made, like, all the money in the world.
Yeah.
And I felt like it didn't deserve it.
I agree.
And whereas this movie...
Are you talking about The Lost World?
No, I'm sorry, Jurassic
World.
Jurassic World. I'm sorry, Jurassic World.
Yeah.
We both fucked that up.
Yeah, that was just one of those, like, really, you guys keep going to see this? This movie, it actually kind of sucks. It's like it's written by a 9-year-old, but whatever. But should this movie, reach that or surpass it? I was like, yeah, you know what? You worked for it. You earned it. You deserve it. It's the very definition of a crowd-pleasing movie. And, I have my minor complaints, but they weren't enough to really, like, make me angry or ruin my enjoyment. It was just like, yeah, I wish this could have been better, but hey, man, it's a high full price.
And you know what? When I say that, I ain't punking out. When I say, man, y'all know, look, when I say high matinee, that's me looking at the things that I saw and wanting those things to be corrected and wanting the movie I wanted. But for Star Wars fans out there, I mean, what the fuck? What am I going to say? Of course it's a full-price movie. Yeah. It's very much a full-price movie.
You're gonna backtrack now.
I ain't backtracking. Shit, I'm scared of the motherfucker. Yeah,
you are.
Yeah, man, it's a full price, man. If you're a Star Wars fan, yeah, it's a full price. I mean, when you go, you're going to be satisfied. You're going to be happy. I'm just talking about I wanted to see something different, but still, I was happy I saw it.
Now, if the next movie is just a remake of Empire Strikes Back,
then we got
a problem.
Yeah. I didn't realize that giving Alvin and the Chipmunks full price and then giving this shit a matinee, it's not sitting well for you. At least not in my eyes. I feel like a hero died, Martin.
You know what?
I do.
After giving my personal rating, I know y'all gonna hate me for saying this and call me a hypocrite, but I'm gonna come out and say it anyway. All you motherfuckers who were sitting back there talking about, I like the prequels. You just don't understand. Defending the prequels.
Good one.
Good one? Okay, I'm putting him in this group. All you motherfuckers that were out there talking about, the prequels are good. You just don't understand. Well, for a kid's movie, all you bitches who just take anything that you're given, fuck you. Fuck you. Star Wars fans should find you and pull you out your homes and beat the fuck out of you.
Quick question, are you talking about Star Trek fans? Because they kind of got some bullshit now and they seem happy with it.
I'll cross that when I get to it. But right now, all you fucking prequels fans, if this isn't the biggest. Go fuck yourself. This movie right here, then I don't know what it is. If I could, all y'all should be rounded up. All y'all should be rounded up and tarred and fucking
All
feathered.
6 of you.
Whoa, no, you a star? Are you a prequels fan? You can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not like get the fuck out of here.
No, I had the Pringles, I swear.
Oh no,
motherfucker! Actually, right now I gotta take care of some shit. I hate the Pringles. Get your ass on out of here. Get your fucking. Shit, where's my seat? I can't see nothing. I'm lost.